He's like, never heard of it. Oh, I have Zen. You fuck with them Zen?
That's life. What's up with that? Let's go.
It might crash out on you.
It's happened before, but yeah.
Wow, this is real official when she blow my whistle.
Here we go. Hey, what's up with that, guys? Episode 66, I think.
Oh shit.
I got a couple members of her favorite band.
Her favorite band.
So we got Brayden, we got Kurly. Man, how many members are there? So y'all are two of how many?
4.
2 of 4?
4.
Okay.
You said that real fast. Is that for sure?
Well, I mean, there's actually a lot of members.
Well, since we're still building the band, because we got Jack and Ethan now.
Yeah. So you have like live band, and then you have like core like singing parts.
Facts.
Gotcha.
Big facts.
Okay.
It's fun. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. I like met Jack and Ethan and them through Nevi.
Okay.
You know who Nevi is?
I don't. I
His
might
name-
have met him, and I meet so many people. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm bad with names.
Yeah, he like lives in Cali. We kind of like grew up making music with him, and he ended up moving out there, I think like a year or two ago. But he came back, and our boy Dustin, shout out Dustin.
I swear Dustin gets a shout out every episode.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Every episode, we're like, shout out Barbed Wire Fire.
Dude, no, that shit's cool too.
Yeah.
I fuck with Barbed Wire Fire, dude.
It's so good.
It's hard. It's hard as fuck. It's cool because, like, I don't know. I feel like us and y'all are, like, really the main, like, community of people that are, like, doing shit. Like,
Yeah.
on, like, this area kind of scale.
I get what
I
you
feel like
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool because, I mean,
On like almost like
There's-
a DIY level.
yeah. It's cool because, like, I don't know. It was cool getting the chance to, like, go to the studio because I think Nevi and Dustin agreed on, like, a studio thing or whatever, and Nevi invited me, and that's where I met everybody. And I was like, I was just talking to Jack about it. It was probably, like, 2 years ago now, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And which means we've known, like, Jack and Ethan them for, like, 2 years.
Isn't that crazy how time's just been
I know. I feel like it's been going, like, way faster.
Really?
Especially as you get older.
It's kind of weird. Like ever since I started going to the studio with them, time has just been
Oh yeah.
faster.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and I ended up meeting Dustin. He was cool as shit. And they made like the craziest song. It was like a folk song, but they did it all from scratch.
Yeah.
And and then I got linked up. I just kind of like met everybody, and I like made music too and shit. I was like, oh, dude, we gotta fucking do shit. And I don't
That's what's
know.
great about Dustin though is like if he fucks with you, he fucks with you.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. He knows. I know he realizes real talent. When you're like really in this shit and like you see another person doing it, you're just kind of like, whoa, okay, I get you. I understand you on a level.
I love when I'm in a room and I'm like every other artist around me is better than me. I love that because like it just means you're gonna progress and you're only gonna.
Oh
get better.
yeah, it's like who you put yourself around.
Exactly.
Who's
So
around
I
you.
love being the weak guy sometimes because you're just gonna get better.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, good doing everything we've kind of like been through getting to this point where we're at, because we just kind of like reached this like level where like shit's starting to get serious, like fast, like way faster than I feel like any of us kind of like were ready for.
Why do you think that is though?
Well, I don't know. I guess it really is on like who you know and like how good you are. I mean, it's your talent at the end of the day, but like I feel like it's kind of rare to be noticed by people. I feel like it's hard to like get noticed by someone crazy, and then even more rare for them to go out their way to like help you and like fuck with you. You know what I mean? And it like that
That's
just
where it's great to have people like Dustin, you know. Cause
yes, yeah,
if he
for sure.
genuinely likes you as a person and, you know, likes to work with you and likes your music, he's going to help you out.
Yeah, and that's it, because I know people like that, like, should and have every right to, like, charge a lot for what they do, because, like, I don't know. Dustin can do everything. He can do everything, and, like, that's like a high value person, and like as an artist, you have to be that person as well, you know. Which makes me surprised why he doesn't drop music. I'm surprised Dustin has never tried to drop music. We're talking about Dustin a lot.
Bar Bar Fire albums, he puts those out.
Yeah, that is true. But does he like sing on them?
No,
No, not really. It's just the beats.
I think his wife does. I think she sings a little bit. But,
That's sick.
Yeah, so
That's pretty
if you
cool.
hear, like some female vocals, it's him or her rather.
That's him.
Yeah. But I know like all the stuff that he puts out is kind of like a mix of just like artists that he works with. So,
Oh yeah.
like I
for
told
sure.
you, like I sent him guitar tracks and he just made a song out of it.
Yeah.
So he'll
sick.
do that with people's vocals.
Oh yeah.
You know, so he'll just
That's
lay it in
facts.
something and then put it out later.
Yeah, that's cool.
And Dustin's great about splits too. So shout out Dustin. Like he makes sure everyone gets all their splits and credits and shit. You know?
That's lit.
He's not just putting shit out with like random vocals
Yeah.
from somebody and not giving them the credit for it.
Yeah, that's lit. That's nice. It's always good to have good business.
Well, that's what takes you far. Cause
Yeah.
you can go here and get all these connections and shit, but if you
If
just
you're not really like,
if you're burning bridges, fucking people over, not doing good business, you're only gonna go so far.
I mean, it's really just being a good person, you know? Like, you should, like, I don't know if it makes you a good person or not, but you should want to do something, like, positive. Like, you should be wanting to be, like, a good person, you know? And, like, that's just how it is. It's just how much do you love music? What are you doing it for? Are you doing it for the money, or are you doing it because you love it and you could potentially help people? Because, like, I don't know, even, like, when we were small and, like, not really getting too much views, like, I was still getting, like, messages and DMs and shit of people saying, like, holy shit, like, your music's crazy. And that's when I was, like, dropping on the SoundCloud era, which is kind of crazy because, like, I got a lot of views on the SoundCloud era and shit and just kind of blew up, and then it just disappeared, and I moved to Spotify, and then all of a sudden my Spotify just had my biggest song hit 3 million. So that was pretty crazy,
dude. I was
yeah.
just looking at before you got here, your monthly listeners are like 8,300.
Yeah, it's
wild,
fire.
dude.
Which is low key kind of low, but I've
Dude,
been
think
so
about that.
spoiled to it. I'm like, I can't
That
even.
many people in like a room though.
Oh, I know. It is. It's
Every month showing up for you.
exactly, yeah, and it's
That's a
consistent.
lot.
And like I was saying, I'm used to having like 12,000, 13. It's low key been a little low, but I've been so spoiled that like I forget that that's still like something crazy.
It's a massive number, dude.
Oh yeah, and it just goes to show you like the feelings and the things that like you want or are working for are like working because it's like validating that there are people listening, and it does fucking help a lot of people. And it's just good music. Everybody loves good music, you know. And
y'all are putting out something that there's a lack of too. There's
yeah,
not really
it's a real fresh sound.
right. There's not really a vocal band out anymore.
Yeah, but you got to have like a good ear for that shit because it could be mad corny too easy.
Be very
Like
quick.
you got to know what sounds good. That's a big problem that like a lot of artists struggle with, is not being able to like have a good ear to what sounds good and being able to tell yourself, oh, this sounds a little corny, maybe I could do it better, or just being lazy and not going back and fixing it if you have any doubt. Because, like, even if it takes 1,000 times just to get one fucking part, you have to do it and put that dedication in. Because, like, there's people out there that do that, and you're already not competing, but, like, you got to set some sort of standard that's going to set you apart from, like, the rapper next to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, that's a big part of it for sure, but it definitely takes a lot of time to, like, get trained to your ear. It's hard to even figure out how to teach yourself to find it, but once you get into a rhythm and like, it's either you got it or you don't. Like it's in you or it's not, and like
That's a fallacy. It's a rhythm. You have it or it don't.
and it's unfortunate because there's a lot of people that do put a lot of time into shit, and it's I don't know, it's just hard, and it's a very cutthroat game that you have to play.
Mm-hmm.
You have to play it. You have to do it, and I don't know, because a lot of people say it's luck, but a lot of the times it just looks like luck, and it's like I said, my biggest song just hit 3 mil. I get quite a bit of views, but it's not the most. You know, I only have one that's past 1 mil. I think my second biggest song is only at 500,000, and then it goes down from there. But like, it just goes to show you, like that's
500,000.
I mean. Well, I
Said that
see.
so
I'm
casual.
accustomed to it.
You
See,
glossed over that. Like,
see. Well, no. I mean, I'm so accustomed to it now, and like, honestly, like, you know, getting older, like, I don't have friends. So I don't have, there's some part of me that's just like so used to it now because it's taken 9 years to get here.
Right.
So it's like, it just,
Well, you know what they say, that overnight sensation doesn't happen.
oh, it doesn't
overnight.
last.
It's 10 years in the making.
Yeah. Well, and anything that does come fast doesn't last
That's true.
a lot of the times. Because, I mean, you still got to figure out what to do with all the eyes on you. Like, you could get signed to a label and they'll throw you in. And, like, it's up to you to go even harder.
Yeah.
And, like, that's where a lot of people either fall off. It's the make or break. It's either you fall off and they lost their investment, or you go crazy and it's just up from there.
Right.
Like, we have so many friends around us that are, like, blowing up like crazy, doing it all. So it's kind of giving us an idea of what we should be doing, and, like, if they lacked in some places, where to fix and do it ourselves so we don't make that mistake and just try to move as best as possible to, like, try to, because, I mean, you want to get signed, you got to play the game.
Yeah.
You just got to do it right, though. That's the one thing that, like, people don't talk about when they say, oh, fuck the labels. Like, I've seen the labels get a lot of our friends rich, but they did it right. They did it the right way, and, like, you got to play the game, you know, and you can lose, but.
I look at someone like Russ.
I know.
Owns
Oh,
all
my
his
God.
masters,
Dude,
still
yes.
collects a monthly check from, like,
That's
distro.
ideal.
And
Yeah, that's like,
ideal.
and
that's
he's signed.
generational. That's like,
Wild to me.
it's just at a point where money's not a thing. It's
Yeah.
not a concept. It's just what it is. And now,
But like I was saying, if you do it right and you set yourself up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can
lit.
get signed and still be like.
Yeah, because those
Successful.
signings aren't forever. A
Not
lot of them
screwed.
are just for a couple albums, and then once you're done, you just got to make their money back. But a lot of labels don't talk about if you don't make the money back, they also know it's a gamble. They always know it's a gamble. So, and in some sorts, you can also not make that money back, and they'll take the loss, and you're not going to get sued because they're gambling on you. If you like if it's the make or break and you fucking fail and don't do it and fuck up, like, I don't know, the repercussions aren't as dangerous as it seems, but you still have to, like, look and read at, like, what you're doing. But you just got to play the game, you know, and, like, that's very well a big part of it. And, like, I don't know, it's weird because you don't like know unless you know. No, it's like shit nobody tells you unless you see it yourself, and, like, you just got to apply that to yourself if you want to fucking do something.
So that kind of brings me to one of my questions I had. What's y'all's idea of, like, musical success? Because you can be, like, you know, kind of at our level right now. Like we're kind of successful now. You know?
Yeah.
And so what's your idea of musical success?
Dude, for me, honestly, I just want to be just able to pay my bills with it. If I'm able to pay my bills through music, that's my idea.
I like
success,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I'd just rather be like, yeah.
You hit it up for this one.
Yeah.
I just want to be financially free, bro. I don't want to wake up and go to work, bro.
I feel
You know how lame this shit is, bro. Because, like, even at this shit I'm doing, like, yeah, you make some money off of it, but, like, you know, it takes a lot to get financially free off it, because isn't that what everybody's trying to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like, we're getting there, but it's taken this long to get even to this point, and you still got to figure out what to do with it and how to make it continue to grow.
So let me ask you: are you ASCAP registered and everything? Like you got all your back end shit, right,
No.
dude?
I know.
And you got 3 million.
Yeah.
You know how much money that is for you right now? I mean, you're talking at least 10 grand you just threw away.
Yeah.
Well, no. Like, that got paid out for sure. The money's there. I've definitely made quite a bit, but
So
not
go,
like.
go claim it. Is what I'm saying. Get you.
Well, I'm through DistroKid, so
Still, you need to register through like BMI or ASCAP or something.
wait. So will there be shit there waiting for me?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, yeah, for real? It's just waiting. It's just waiting for me. How do I get
I
there?
would assume so.
Tell me, champ. How do I get there?
First off, register with ASCAP.
Register with the fucking ASCAP. You heard it here. Register to the fucking
It's
ASCAP. Or the
ASC,
ASCAP.
Okay. For
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
I just signed up this year for it. But
So,
it protects all your intellectual rights and your music and stuff.
Oh, real. Yeah.
So anything that you put out there, That's what I'm saying. And you're doing real numbers, so you know to get your stuff.
I don't know. I just kind of figured we'd cross that bridge when we get there.
You are there, brother. You are there.
Am I, bro?
You are
I don't
there.
know. I feel like because
You're almost on the other side of the bridge. Like you've been there at the bridge.
That's funny.
Like you really need to do that.
Yo, well, think about it, because I'm like, if one song blows up, like, let's say one of my songs goes, just explodes, and like, someone reaches out or we'd have to buy the beat, I'd have the money then, right?
Yeah, you'd have it then.
And then you just got to pay them out.
Even then, you could just buy a licensing right. You don't have to buy the whole beat. You can just buy the licensing for that.
That'd be fucked up, because like if one of the producers didn't know, and I'm like, hey, can I just buy this now?
Yeah.
See,
But that's what we're talking about. Good business. That's what we're talking about. You could reach out and be like, hey, this is kind of blowing up.
It's all like that. It all looks bad because I just haven't done anything, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I haven't done anything. But
that's the thing, though. Is like a lot of these guys.
Make me a bad person.
No one's out there teaching you this shit.
Yes, exactly. I don't know
So
what
you're
the
learning
fuck I'm
as
doing.
you do it.
I'm just a kid who fucking spit some shit on a mic, and it just fucking happened to do shit, and like.
I think that's 80% of the people out there, honestly.
So I'm like, fuck, and like. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Google, hey, what do I do? And I blow up.
So that brings me to the question: What's your idea of musical success?
Financial freedom to a point to where, like, you don't always have to be stuck in one place, which is why I like music, because we have friends who just move or go all over the fucking place. As long as you can still produce good shit, you can do what you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you kind of do it at your pace. I feel like a lot of artists that do have the shit and they are on the other side don't push their labels enough to do shit for them. They're on your same team. Even if you have to fucking get that shit out of them by like being a dick or just like trying, like if they're not complying, because they have to make their money back too, which means they have to work. But a lot of labels don't know what to do. They know kind of where to put you, but they just bet on you to do it. But like if you make them work, because I've seen it. I've seen a label fucking work for like Tokyo's Revenge before he got canceled, and he like was a dick because Nevi was signed to his same label, and we grew up making music together with Nevi.
Okay.
Nevi got signed to the same label he was signed at before he signed to Interscope after he blew up. Over the if you don't like me, kill me right now. Shh, otherwise pipe down. You know what I'm talking about? You remember that shit? Really? It was a trend. There was like a little trend on TikTok for it a couple years ago.
Okay.
It blew up crazy.
Maybe if I saw it, I'd remember
It's
it.
because he got canceled.
Oh,
He got canceled
Okay.
like right after because he was talking to minors.
Oh.
And, like, yeah.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. I mean,
That'll do it.
what do you expect? And anyways, so like one thing that made me think real crazy is because since Nevi and Tokyo were signed to the same label, Nevi had like insight on like what he was doing and like what Nevi should do. And he always said that Tokyo was an asshole to them, but he would ask for shit and he would be an asshole about it and like be really like, oh, do this, dude, I need this. And they'd do it and it would come out crazy because Nevi never did that. He didn't get nearly as much as like elbow grease as that dude got, but it's because he was younger. So of course he's not going to know what to do. He got signed when he was like 16.
Yeah, you don't know shit then.
You don't know shit. You don't know shit. And like, it all still worked for the better of him and stuff and got him a lot of crazy places. But it's just like you got to know how to work with labels, but that shit people don't tell you either.
Yeah.
That shit you don't know. You don't know you got to be like aggressive to them to like get what you need because you have to rely on yourself and like this is business. It's not about feelings.
Business.
This is business and you can't
It's music business.
You can't mix the two. You know what I mean? And it's it's just one of those things. So that's something very big for like any upcoming artist. Like if you get to that point, because you never know if you will or not, make sure you get what you need out of your labels.
No doubt. I want to make sure this camera's still on over here.
Facts. Dude, I wish we had a vape. I have Zins. I brought my Zins. You fuck with them Zins? What? Oh, that's pretty good. That's good.
Pop yours in though, because we're about to do a fun little segment here.
Ooh, okay. A fun little segment.
All right. So this segment's called Hit or Shit.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
right. So basically, I just say a few things. You can tell me if it's hit or shit.
Okay, cool.
All right. So first thing, since y'all are into the kind of like boy band, vocal band type of thing, nice.
Did it, yeah.
Hit or shit, K-pop.
K-pop.
I say hit.
Yeah, hit low key.
Hit.
Insane in other countries. I don't. It's not
It's
my
the
cup of
biggest
tea,
genre in
but
the world.
okay, yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. They're like
They're swaggy.
they're handsome.
Yeah.
You know what trips me out about them though? None of them have facial hair.
Oh yeah, that makes
None
sense.
of them.
That makes sense.
Like,
They're
not-
clean.
Like they look like they had like laser fucking. I don't know, like lasered it all off or something.
I don't know. It might be their culture too. I don't really know
No
much
doubt.
about the culture either, but
doubt.
like, it's just like
So my girl's like really into K-pop, so I just thought I'd bring it up on
that's
here.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect it. As an artist, as being like an artist and like
Right.
understanding it's more than just music and shit. Like you can respect anybody doing good.
No doubt.
I low-key met
Anybody-
a lot of girls into it.
Right.
So
It is a female genre.
Yeah.
Like what's that group?
Dude,
The dudes, the ones with the dudes. That,
Dude.
okay, you're right.
There's a bunch. There's
you're right.
So she's into Stray Kids. There's BTS. There's
BTS. That's
Uh,
the one that got the Happy Meal at McDonald's.
yeah.
BTS is the one that.
Imagine that you're so late, you get a McDonald's meal.
I didn't even
Like,
think
what? Who
about that.
came up with that? Why is that shit a thing, bro? Who the fuck wants to think about BTS or eating nuggets, bro?
Not once have I ever done that. No.
Yo, for real, reminisce. Sit
All
there
right.
in the park.
All right. So next on the hitter shit, cut off sleeves.
I've never heard of them. Oh, is a band? Oh,
No. I can't believe he just said that.
Wait. Unzip your jacket real quick. Show the camera. Just.
Show the world who I really am.
Yeah.
He's like, never heard of it.
He said, as a band?
It sounded like a band. Cut off sleeves sounds like a fire ass band.
Hey,
I was thinking straight business.
that's a good band name. Cut off sleeves.
Oh, thanks.
All right, so hitter shit. Cut off sleeves.
Shit. No, it's a hit for sure.
I've never worn them, but I'll say hit.
All right, that was a loaded
It's because he
question.
sees me wearing it. I look
Yeah.
fly as hell.
Yeah, I always see you wearing. That's why I asked.
I don't know why the fuck I started doing it. I just started cutting my like every shirt I had just had no sleeves.
Fuck it, dude.
I was like,
So you show your tattoos off, you know?
yeah.
Tattoo now, right?
I do. I am a tattoo artist as well, just for a fun little hobby.
That's awesome.
Some little cool,
Hell yeah.
cool little thing I do.
So next thing, hitter shit. Bedroom recording.
Hey, those are better than you, dude. A bedroom studio is better than any studio you can go to.
By myself.
Why,
Yeah.
Why is that? It's because of the vibe.
Because
or-
no, it's because how are you gonna explain to an engineer how you want to sound? How do you get?
No,
You
yeah.
just gotta know what you need to sound like and
Okay.
do it yourself, bro. Fuck going to an engineer unless it's one of your homies that you make music with.
Real.
All of us know how to engineer, mix, and master all our own shit,
Right.
and that's taking a lot of time too. We all use Logic,
Yeah, that's what I use.
and we go crazy. And
Yeah.
Logic is my favorite.
Logic's
We've
the
used it for so long because we know it, and you already know how hard it is to go on a different DAW and try to learn some new
Dude,
shit.
no, the only other DAW I've tried is like BandLab.
Yeah,
And, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of going crazy on BandLab.
That's what I started. That's what I started recording on.
Yeah.
Was BandLab just because it's so easy. Like you just plug into your phone
Dude,
and you
yeah.
can go.
Mad convenient.
Yeah, it's
And
so
then
convenient.
You can make it sound pretty good for
Yeah.
the most part, bro.
Mhm.
Like, you can get the sound like there, dude. You can,
The plugins on there are pretty decent.
yeah, bro.
Mhm.
So, I mean, yeah, if it works, it works.
that's cool. I respect that shit, bro. Because I remember like whenever I first started when I was 17, and the old school way of doing that was going on iMovie. You can go on iMovie and you can download. I don't know if you can do it anymore, but the very fucking first version of that shit, you could go and like download a beat, upload it on there like a movie clip, like you're gonna edit it. You could
Extract
take
the audio.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
and then you could voice over 3 layers, but you have to do it in one fucking go, or
Oh, no
use your
shit.
3 layers to do one line of vocals.
Oh man, you're on some other shit.
Well, that's where I figured out what layers is, and I got good at it, and then I use layers for everything I do, just because
Yeah.
it's like my sound. But like sometimes you won't even know I have layers on there. It sounds just like a solo shit, but you just got to know how to mix and all that. But
Sick. I've never heard of that.
so I would have my notebook ready, and I would do it off of Apple earbud headphones, the one that have the mics in them.
Mm-hmm.
And my ghetto ass would get a hanger and like loop it over it, and then like get like a shirt and put it over the hanger and have it in the middle, so I could try to have a little pop filter. And
You're a special kind of passionate.
dude, the songs are still out there too on one of my
great,
old
dude.
accounts. It was crazy. I was like, whoa. I was like,
Dude, I say whatever's clever.
Hell yeah.
dude, yeah. But I would have to record the whole song in one go,
I like that.
which was the hardest shit because I thought I was a rapper.
Dude, I prefer
Now
that.
sometimes, bro.
Dude, yeah, I'm like a freestyle god.
Just do the whole song.
Mhm.
It's like, bro, how do you not run out of breath, bro?
I don't know. Well, breathing techniques. You got to know how to breathe, especially when you're performing, bro. Being a singer and knowing how to use your breathing techniques while you're doing it is super important. And especially, you got to think about it when you're writing, too.
Yeah,
Because when you're writing, you got to give yourself a second to breathe just in case when you do it live.
no doubt.
But you don't think about it unless someone tells you.
All right, so next thing, hitter shit, Deep Ellum.
Hey,
For sure, yeah.
we had a show out there at the Ruins and almost sold it out.
Oh, okay, at the room.
And we threw it ourselves, too, with no help.
I love it.
Oh,
It was
no
just
shit.
us and our friends, and I think there was like 170 people.
Nice.
It was a lot. We were like, whoa, it was our first show, like, as her favorite band.
Yeah,
It was cool as shit.
that shit's pretty fun though. Putting on a show by yourself. Like,
Dude, it is, but you got to know people. You got to have people. You just got to know people.
Yeah, it's all about
you
who
have
you know.
connections, because we had our buddy Nafis. Shout out Nafis. He's going crazy right now. He's going viral on TikTok.
nice.
And he just got signed. Shout out, bro. He's crazy. We had him come out. He was pretty big already, but he kind of like blew up a little bit after he went back because he was from out of state.
Okay.
Shout out Asterisk. Asterisk invited him and Barney Scoo. Shout out Barney to come stay the night. We never met him before, and told him to come stay the night, and they stayed. And then we did the concert and shit, and it was a hit, dude. It was crazy. It was so lit. But we had some pretty big actors like Barry. Shout out Barry. Shouting out everybody, I guess.
Let's go.
And Cisco too. And Cisco, bro. Dude, yeah, it was a big setup. It was a lot of people. Like, it was low-key a whole fucking
That's cool. You got
show.
You did it all yourself and everything.
Yeah.
Did you get to work out a deal with the bar and like get some money out of it?
I don't know,
like
'cause
door
they-
fees or something.
They invited Asterisk because he's pretty big around this area too, and have done a lot of crazy shows, even with Mike too.
Okay.
They did a Lovers Fest, or they went to some fest. No, what's the one that he always does? The really big one.
So what?
So What? Is that what it is? Yeah, they did So What a
It's a
couple years
really big one he does every year.
before they only made it like indie and rock and shit. They would do rap and stuff because they do rap, and they performed there like I think the last year before they changed it, and it was crazy, bro.
We were supposed to play last year at So What.
Dude, I want to fucking perform there. Is it strictly like only fucking?
Last year was all like, I love you, Mike, but it was all like a Christian, like rock stuff, like Under Oath and great bands. Don't get me
Really?
wrong, but it's just not our scene, really.
Yeah, that's a very different scene.
Yeah, so we were kind of out of place, and it just wasn't right, so we pulled out of it.
Real?
Yeah,
That's real.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it's just business.
yeah,
It's just business. It is what it is. A lot of stuff like that happens, for sure.
but yeah, I mean, I could see y'all on something like that. I think that'd be really interesting,
Oh yeah, shit.
Dude, for sure. We know how to go crazy. We've had
especially with the live band behind you.
yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. You gotta come with us. That was that what? You gotta come through.
I'd love to, man.
Come through. Bring your shit. Rock out.
Yeah.
Have fun. Chill. Be cool.
I'm always down to do that. All right, so next thing, hitter shit.
You ever been working? Sorry.
Were you trying to spit somewhere?
I'm trying to spit somewhere, boy. Minnie, boy.
Spin that trash can right there, dude.
Ah, hell, bro.
Guys, don't look at me.
All right, so while he's doing that, hitter shit. THCA.
Shit. Like, I'm gonna say shit.
Beep, 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 beep.
I don't even smoke like none of the fucking what is it, Delta 8? I don't
Yeah.
even smoke none of that. I just
What?
try to just say
You're not on the Delta? You're not on the Delta, bro?
bro, nah, just Strictly real weed, bro.
Real shit. Real shit.
Stick to what I know.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit's scary, boy.
Bro, it's like,
What the fuck is it?
What
Is it
is
weed?
it?
Is it
Is it
Delta?
not?
Is
What
it
is
both?
dude, 'cause I was in high school.
I need answers.
Experimented with it a little bit, you know. So,
What? Whoa.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, he's getting edgy.
Dude, nah. I mean,
It was a dark
I
day.
experimented.
it comes out.
It was a rainy day.
Yeah.
He's like, you know,
Dude, I know people that strictly smoke that.
for real.
Yeah, like that's all they smoke. Cause like they get drug tested and shit.
Oh shit, yeah.
So they only smoke that shit.
Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Brayden, it was a real rainy day, huh?
What do you mean?
Was it a
Experimenting.
it was a rainy day, bro. He was like, fuck, I'm gonna weed. I'm bored.
Nah, I mean,
Delta, hey man, it kinda looks like weed. Let me
homies had one at school or some shit, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'll hit it.
Yeah.
You know, like,
No, I got some. I actually got some like
Rip.
THC wax like a couple weeks ago. Tried it out.
THCA.
Yeah, my bad. THCA wax, and it's like mid, dude. It's
Bro.
super mid.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
You're like, oh, I'm gonna get blazed. And you're like tweaking out. You're like,
All right. So last thing on hitter shit, NSYNC, the band.
Wait, what's the song? What is their song?
Tell me. I can't even hit that.
Yeah.
You're real for trying.
He went in for a second there.
I was gonna fuck the melody up, bro.
But yeah, NSYNC. I figured y'all have an opinion on that. You know,
Yeah. Grew up on that.
NSYNC.
Raised by women, bro.
right?
And
Of course,
you're raised by women
I was raised by women, bro.
in the woods.
In the woods.
In the woods, for real.
Bro. What?
What y'all raise?
So mixed feelings on that one. To hit Anna shit.
Dude, NSYNC, more like instincts.
NSYNC.
Bro, you're such like, bro.
Dude,
You're a hater. Nick's just.
I am a hater. I'm just real. I'm just real about it. When's the last time you bumped NSYNC in your car?
Bro, and
Exactly.
never. Honestly, never.
Imagine cruising down the street, tell me why. Bro, you're at a stoplight. If I see that shit, I'd look over and be like,
you're looking for sure. Like,
I'd be like, whoa, loser. That's what Just playing, I'm
who
playing.
do y'all think's gonna win the Super Bowl today, man?
I don't even know, man. Fuck the
Eagles?
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Fuck the Super Bowl. How about them Cowboys?
Yeah.
It's real.
Them Cowgirls are sweating in
All
their
pissed
boots
off
right
about
now.
the Luka shit.
Bro.
That's stupid. Our Dallas has just been taking L's. I don't represent Dallas.
They don't represent. We don't claim Dallas.
I don't claim shit. I'm just on my own.
Not sports wise anymore.
I'm just by myself.
Out of all the shit like in the sports world, that was the one I was like, really?
Dude, I know.
Like, what the fuck?
I remember seeing an interview with Luka, and he's like, I woke up to a text that said I wasn't there anymore.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Here he just bought like a $15 million house here, like 3 weeks before they traded him.
Are we trying to go out there and sing a song? Let's go. All right, go to the driveway and be like, tell me why.
He wasn't even expecting to fucking move.
That's what I'm saying. Like he thought he was gonna be here.
Yeah, like-
Just bought a house.
They said, yeah, our best player, cut him, get him out.
Literally.
We'll
need
see
him.
you later.
I want to know what they were thinking when they fucking.
Wanted
Money.
to know what they're thinking. What's going on in their heads right now?
Like Mr. Krabs. Money.
They're like, what? We traded who? Shit. I'm at the other one. Fuck it.
Do y'all like to write music or play music?
I've been practicing guitar.
Okay.
I'm trying to learn how to play guitar. I'm pretty decent. I see you got is that a 12-string
Yeah.
acoustic?
That's the newest one.
Can I see it?
I got that like 2 weeks ago, man.
Dude, what's it like tuning that bad boy?
It's in standard.
Ooh, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
How much was this?
I don't know. It was a present. Yeah, it was a gift. Yeah.
Someone loves you.
Yeah, my girl got it for me. It's
I knew it.
it's beautiful though. I haven't really played much of it, but I love it.
You got a pick?
That's dope.
Hey, it's still warm, buddy.
I've been holding it.
Yeah, bud, that's what I like. I like warm stuff, bud.
But yeah, man.
Dude, that's actually.
Just
sick.
listen to me as I take you away.
Can you play some on there?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a beast to play. You got it. You got it. Yeah.
It sounds like some you play like Mexican music off of. What's that song that
Oh, you can play some like flamenco stuff on there, like mariachi.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wow, it sounds nice.
Yeah, it's great, man. You sound like you've been playing for a while, though. You know some chords.
Dude, it sounds so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It does sound mad different. That's like some like indie. You can play some mad indie shit on there. I feel
I'm
like.
trying to think. I haven't had mine in a bit. I'm trying to think because I learned a couple of new ones.
No, the 12 string's interesting because like each string has an octave of itself next to it.
Yeah, like the.
So it plays an octave of itself. Like it's I don't know how to explain it all, but
Yeah,
it sounds dope. There we go. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It sounds like Sabaracha. Trying to figure out what the fuck I was gonna. That's kind of nice. Brayden, hit some.
Welcome shy, bro.
Sing something.
He's like now.
That shit sounds hard though.
Yeah, no, you play guitar, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. Okay. That's tough.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's hard.
Yeah,
pretty cool. I haven't played one of those before.
I love it, man. It's a
Yeah, I feel like you could do some real indie shit with
Yeah.
that. That's kind of crazy.
it's a different sound, you know. It's like an acoustic, but just a little sparkle on it, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to experiment with that.
Yeah, man.
Get my fingers on it.
So just to kind of wrap all this up, what are y'all currently working on?
Ooh, a lot.
Yeah, low-key.
Dude, there's a lot of cool shit going on.
That's a good question too.
Go ahead, Brayden.
Well, we got dang, should I talk about what we started last night? Loki started like a little like
A little niche.
dude, it's like
Yeah.
We do a lot of different genres. Like, I'm telling you, we do it fucking all.
I was just having this conversation with Connor last night. I think musicians, like the new wave of like artists, are like multi-genre artists. No one can be like, I'm a country artist.
You got to be able to pick that mic up and spit no matter who's asking you, bro.
Yeah, you should be able to play any crowd
Yeah.
nowadays.
real.
I love that.
But it goes back to, like, you got to know it sounds good, too.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have an ear.
Cool.
Yeah, you gotta have that ear as an artist.
And, like, working with a group, because we're part of her favorite band as well, outside of our, like, independent artists. Another big thing is you got to be able to tell your homie if he sounds like shit.
Yeah, no.
You got to be able to tell him, like, bro, that was ass, bro. Redo it.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that, like, you got to know that, like, that's a very big thing, too, because if everybody's not keeping it $150, your sound's going to start getting out of tune, getting out of whack.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck, dude? We can't fucking do anything.
No, you gotta be like, dude, that shit was.
Oh,
fast,
for sure.
Like,
Oh, for sure.
Because you know their potential. You know what it can be.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Facts.
if they come in half-assed, you're going to be like,
Facts.
nah, that ain't it.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
Come on, bro.
That's facts. Yeah, but we're working on a lot of stuff with her favorite band. I'm actually redropping one of my singles I only put out on SoundCloud. But dude, it's like from like 2018, 2019,
Dude,
old
I'm
ass
putting out
song.
Old music from like 2011.
It's good. It's good, bro. It's good to put, like mix the old with your new too, because that was still your sound at one point.
Exactly.
As long as it's droppable.
It's part of your discography.
Oh yeah, I mean, as long as it sounds good and like it can hold up with even the new shit you're doing now.
Yeah.
Because you always want to top your last song. You always have to do better than your last song to keep a progressive movement, and like you got to be able to hear it too. You got to be able to understand that, oh, this one wasn't as good as the last one, or oh, I like this one and can't stop listening to it. You got to do that every single time, or you're not going anywhere.
Getting better and better.
Yeah, and like that's where it goes opening. Like, because if you're stuck on like, let's say we're trying to make an indie song and it's just not clicking that day, you have to be able to switch to another genre, and maybe you'll feel something in another
Oh, no doubt.
thing. So that's also another plus to being able to like spit on anything.
Hell yeah.
No homo.
No, I love that, man. And like I was telling you earlier, like being like a hired gun, like I play like all kinds of shit.
Yeah, it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, and,
Facts.
but I like that because it keeps it fresh, you know.
Oh,
I'm
for
always
sure.
learning. It's always a challenge.
And you never know what will pop off either. You could be a fucking metal artist, and then you could drop like a pop song, and that blows up. And now what?
Exactly.
Now you got to do pop.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's good to experiment because like everybody's ears and attention spans are always changing, especially like for certain shit. So you just gotta like find some sort of like appealing sound that like is different to you. You gotta find authenticity.
I think you trust your gut too.
Oh yeah,
As an artist, you got to learn to trust your gut.
it's still good to get like not ideas, but like it's good to send your shit to other people and get opinions on it. Like, don't take it too much to heart, but you still want other people, preferably someone you like really, really trust, that will tell you if it's shit or not, and like be real with you on that sort of level to like be able to make sure your ear is still in tune, basically. You know what I mean? Because
you got to have that feedback.
for
You
sure.
don't want just a bunch of like yes men around, you know.
Yeah, pretty much. Because then what? You know what I mean? So it's like and then like that means your group has to be all on that same shit too. All the people you keep around you, like it's a lot of shit that has to be right to like get a good chance to like move.
Yeah.
And like yeah, so if you have that, you'll start going and you'll notice. You'll be like, oh shit, it's coming in quick, boys.
I think that's where the momentum lies, is in that.
Yeah.
This is a question I ask everyone that comes on the show, but and y'all can answer it both uniquely how you want. But how do you experience time?
I think it depends on the situation. Like, I'm having fun, it should be flying, bro.
Yeah.
Time just flies. But then, like, you know, if you're not doing shit, it kind of feels like it's just dragging out. Or if you're doing some shit, like, you know, that, like, you have to do, like, it kind of feels like it's just, like, dragging out, you know? Like going to work or some shit.
Yeah.
It feels like it's, like,
A little stagnant.
dude, yeah.
Yeah,
But
I feel you.
I feel like it just depends, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
But you, Curly?
I live in the moment every day.
Yeah.
I like try to have the best day every day. Just because, like,
I kind of get that from your
tomorrow's not promised. Yeah, if I want to fucking do something, I'm going to do it.
I feel that.
If I fucking want to go do this or fucking go eat here, I'm going to do it. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, whatever.
that's real. And shit, I mean, we don't have a lot of time on Earth, so you got to, like, really just...
Yeah, this place is temporary, bro.
Yeah.
This place is temporary. That's why you get right with God, and then you live every day and be grateful.
Yeah, you never know what the hell could happen, bro, so...
Yeah, dude. And, like, we've had a lot of people that we've known just die, and like a lot of people that were like supporting us from the jump doing it for fucking 7, 8, 9 years. Fucking like a lot of people will support you and like be there for you and shit like that, and then like a lot of those people don't make it. Like, you know, like everybody got shit going on in their lives, and like I don't know, it's just weird knowing that like there's people that aren't here today that like seen the dream and like was fucking there for it and shit. So it's like they get to a point where it's like bigger than you, but like in the best way.
Yeah, no doubt. So I've been doing like music and shit for like 10 years, maybe, like performing, you know, like since like, man, longer than that, since like 2010. like doing shows and shit, but like you see so many people come and go, dude.
Oh yeah, it's
Wild.
low key crazy.
About how many people like I've performed with, like
Even in like your personal life
and,
too.
Yeah, even in the personal life, there's just so many people like I wish still did music.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, you used to be so good, dude. Like you, like if you still like were on a mic, like we could be doing some shit.
Damn, that's an interesting perspective.
It's crazy, but honestly, I think the people that end up becoming successful are the people that just didn't stop.
Oh yeah.
Even if you're not like the most talented fucking person, if you just don't stop,
As soon as you stop is when you lose.
that's when you lose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And a lot of people stop and take breaks. Like, no, you gotta show up every day, and then tomorrow, it don't matter what you're going through, bro. It doesn't matter what life is doing to you. It doesn't matter if you're in a good place, in a bad place, in a weird place. Like you just have to show up every fucking day because there's somebody else out there already doing it. So it's like, it's a hard thing to do. We still struggle with it, but we're getting really good about it. But we've never stopped, and that was and it's been, I say, like 8-9 years just to get here. Like, yeah, I have like some decent numbers. Like, I say decent because I compare myself, which I probably shouldn't. But like people around me, like our friends and shit, have like make ours look like nothing. Which it doesn't affect me like in a negative way. It's honestly motivating, but it just shows you there's levels to this shit. And it's like I just always tell like artists, like just drop, don't wait. Like even you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
That's
like
how I feel,
you
dude. Put that
just
shit
gotta
out.
go and go and go and go, and you can't look at your numbers. You just go, do what you like, post what comes straight from your heart, bro, and like let that shit out. Like,
Like we talked about, if it's good, the people.
oh yeah,
find you.
oh yeah, they'll find you, bro. And I witnessed it myself because I had no help. I was fucking, like I said, making shit on iMovie and like got 1,000 views on SoundCloud.
Right.
And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay, weird. I guess I'm a rapper and whatever. And eventually just moved on to like more indie shit, which I find most enjoyment in because like I can rap. It's not, anybody can rap. So like, I'm not the best or whatever, but
But like the shit that you're doing with Jack recently, kind of indie vibe.
oh yeah.
That seems to be your lane.
Oh dude, yeah, I like to sing. It's like, I don't know, if you have a voice, like that's why you always got to try new things because I would have never known if I just continued rapping because like, don't get me wrong, my first and second biggest songs are rap songs.
Right.
But like I've had a lot of support from my fans that crossed over and fucked with the transition to like other shit too, which also validated like, okay, we sound good, our ears are in tune. Like we just got to keep going and just try to find a new sound, try to do something that like nobody else is doing.
Trust yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. Trust yourself. Bet on yourself.
Exactly. That's
Bet on yourself. Be your biggest fan. Like, all I do is really just listen to my own music, and like I feel stupid sometimes because I'm like,
Don't.
I know, and I've been trying to get better about it, but I'm like my biggest fan. Like I'm
Listen to your own
always,
stuff.
I'll go home after I made a song and listen to it 1,000 times before I even get home, and I'm like,
to do. You're fact checking.
until I'm tired of hearing it, I'm like, ugh, get it away from me.
I do the same shit. Anytime we go record with Connor and them, I'm listening to what we recorded for like the next 2 weeks.
Yeah,
You know?
like thousands of times, and it's like.
You're listening to what you can tweak. You know what?
Yeah.
You're just fact
And
checking.
most of it's shit you'll never even hear. A normal person wouldn't hear, but you're fucking.
Yeah.
You hear that, but you're like, oh, I need that, or it's
Turn
gonna
that
piss
bass
me
down.
off.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
But it just goes to being able to mix too, because being an artist, being able to do yourself the favor to like do everything yourself once you learn it is always like the upper hand. Because trying to tell another person how you want to sound will almost 9 out of 10 never work unless they're dusting.
And honestly, that's a whole nother skill, dude. Like
It is.
I've played guitar now for fucking 15 whatever years, and I've just started to learn how to produce like the past year. It's fucking hard, dude. Like I can play. I can lay
Pisses
down.
me off,
I'll lay
bro.
down a track like in 10 seconds, and then like going in to produce it and like put it where I want it or like tweak it and like make it sound how I want it is a whole nother.
And
fucking
the
thing.
smallest thing will make it sound like you're like, why the fuck am I even doing this? It sounds like shit.
or it'll be buried so deep in fucking a chain of like you gotta click here, then here, then here, then here, and here, and here. And I'm like, that's where that was.
Yeah.
I just needed to turn this. God damn.
An hour later.
Yeah.
You already fucked with so much and shit.
Yeah, or you know that meme where it's like you fuck with your mix all night and it sounds worse.
You wake up in the morning and it's like,
Yeah. When I went to sleep, it sounded good.
yeah, bro. That's a real thing too, for real.
Oh yeah,
You'll just because you can't over mix it either. It just has to just sound good.
It's
That's
such a
it.
challenge. Though. I've been really struggling with like learning how to mix.
Yeah, see, and it's just that's why we low key started early, because when we first started, bro, I was 17 and Nevi and Memo's the other homeboy in her favorite band,
Okay.
the one with the glasses,
Okay.
and me, him, and Nevi started making music first. Nevi started making it first. Nevi brought in Memo, and we all lived in the same neighborhood. We rode the same bus, went to the same schools.
Shit.
But we're kids. Like, we're riding the bus together.
Yeah.
And they started making music, and, like, he had a hold of a MacBook and then a mic, but, like, one of the USB mics. Nice. And eventually we ended up getting an interface, the fucking Scarlett.
Shout out to
#1. That was the go-to. It always looked so cool. We're like, whoa, these buttons are flashing and shit. But I was like, no, they were 13. 13, bro. Imagine a 13-year-old coming to you while you're like 17 and being like, oh, yeah, let's make a song. Come over. Because I was friends with Memo's brother. They lived like right across the street from me. So I knew him better than Nevi. And Nevi was just one of Memo's friends. And like, they're little kids. So I'm like, you're get in the front of the bus.
Yeah.
We real life used to be like brothers. Like, we grew up together, right? And it's crazy seeing how far it's came now. But yeah, one day I started doing the iMovie shit, and I got on the bus, and they heard it because I posted on SoundCloud, and they're like, oh, dude, come over, let's record. And I blew it off again, and then they posted a song on Nevi shit, and it blew up and got like 30,000 views on Spotify or SoundCloud like fast. And it was good, bro. It was Hellhound. Dude, I know. That was the first song. I was like, whoa. I was like, what the fuck? And I went over there and recorded my first song, and then we locked in. We were like, oh, my God, let's make a group.
Nice. We were like little kids.
Yeah.
I remember like at school, everybody was talking about the song.
Yeah, and my little sister went, dude, they were like famous. Nevi and Memo were like famous at the school because they were going to the school that like I left, like the middle school and shit, but my little sister was Nevi's age, and they were friends. Nevi has a bunch of little brothers and sisters, and they all happen to be my little brothers and sisters' ages. So they all knew each other, like, besides me and Nevi, and we're like, what the fuck? Okay, that's weird. But my little sister would literally come home because, like I said, she was in Nevi and Memo's grade. I think it was like sophomore maybe, and she was like, I'm getting so fucking tired of like hearing people talk about Nevi, Memo, and KurlyQ, like talking shit, like, and I'm like, whoa. I was like, what? And like, she'd just come home just like, my sister would tell you straight up, she's an asshole, she don't give a fuck. She'd be like, yeah, your shit's annoying, like I hear it all the time, like everybody's always talking about Memo and Nevi and stuff like
just
that.
Sick of the frequency.
Yeah, because we grew up in a tiny town, so like it wasn't the biggest school, but it's still a pretty big school. So it's kind of like, what the fuck? They're like famous because they're pulling views and they're going to school the next day. Like, they're like, what the fuck? Like, you know, and like, we ended up needing a space to like record music because we're too loud inside. We had speakers. We like had the whole setup, and Nevi like was learning how to run and like record himself, mix it enough to where it was presentable to drop. And, like, me and Memo would just watch him do everything. And after years and years, we finally fucking, you know, because we need to record, and he'd be nice enough to let us use the studio. But we ended up, his parents had this old broke-down van that was parked in their driveway. Out in the country, it's all covered in grass. It's dirty. Hadn't been fucked with in years, bro. Yeah. And, like, doesn't drive anymore, so we decided to turn it into a studio. So we ripped out the middle seats, turned all the seats around in this van. So there's quite a bit of room, but we left one seat in the middle so we could put the laptop down. There's a little light in the middle of the car where the midsection light is.
That's kind of cool, though.
We ripped it out and then put the mic stand through it so the mic would hang down from the roof. So you could, like, look up and rap into it. And we did that, and, like, me and Memo agreed that, like, because Memo's kind of tone deaf. He was like kind of tone deaf growing up. Like he would hear a sound. We even like figured out that like he was, because we'd sing like a tune. We'd be like, go, and he'd be like a little off. And we're like, bro, what the fuck was that?
He thought he was on.
He was like, what? Like, that was it? Like, I'm like, no. And then, like, he had to like, kind of train himself to, like, hear it. And,
But
like,
now he's crazy though.
yeah, and now you would never,
Like,
yeah.
like he came along.
It's insane because,
Singing and shit.
Yeah.
bro, it's insane because, yeah, seeing how far he's came, but it only happened because me and him would watch Nevi, and then we'd need to record, so we'd have to do it ourselves and figure out what we learned, call him if we need help. And we did that for so long. So me and Memo were like making a bunch of music with Nevi on SoundCloud, making sure like our features were crazy with him so he could fucking keep blowing up. And it happened. And then we started doing our old shit. And then eventually over time, we ran into him. He was one of Memo and Nevi's friends. Came around. You're kind of a fan. I was kind of like, I didn't even really fuck with him at first because like we never really had friends. Like it was kind of just us all the time.
Yeah, close circle.
Yeah, and like, you know, we weren't like really popular. Like I'm sure a bunch of people knew them, but like they don't fuck with nobody. You know what I mean? It's like antisocial shit. And eventually you started coming around more, and then you started making music, and we were like, oh shit, you're hard as fuck. Okay. And then we ended up running, and I ended up meeting this YouTuber named Frisky. His name's Kai Ain't Dead. Shout out, Kai. Real ass motherfucker. He's a YouTuber. He's got almost 1 million subscribers on YouTube, plays games for a living. What a beast. I tattooed his face.
No way.
I tattooed his face across, and then I got a tattoo on my face.
Nice.
And fucking, yeah, dude, he wanted to branch out into music, and he knew my brother somehow, my older brother. But he lived in Austin, so he fucking told us to come crash at his house for a week. And Memo let me borrow the studio setup. My brother drove us to fucking Austin, 3 hours away. Fucking got there, is this big-ass house. We're like, what the fuck, dude? I blew my mind. And there was like 4 other streamers that lived in the house, all streaming, because that's what they do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? You're just farming? You're just farming?
Farm.
Yeah, for real. Just all of them on Twitch playing games and shit. It was a whole world I'd never seen. I was like, what the fuck? And we just like started making music. And the first song that we made is the one that hit 3 mil. Nice. My biggest song. And it was the first song me and him ever made. And it was like such a big like moment for us because he's never really made music, but he wanted to. And he sounded amazing on it. And then after that, he was like, then started picking up streams immediately. It hit 500,000 in like 2 months.
Damn, dude.
Which is crazy. And he was like, yeah, he started seeing a lot of money from it. He was like, yeah, because he dropped it, right? And this was probably like 4 years ago.
Another reason you need to get on that ass cap.
I know.
Because you would have got royalties off that.
Dude, yeah.
I'm sure I probably still could because now it's in my name. I had the account we dropped it on was the first song, but we didn't expect it to do anything, so we just kind of threw an account up for him in his name, in his YouTube name, which he ended up changing his name to a different one. So the song disappeared. He had to delete it. It had maybe like 1.8 mil, 2 mil maybe, and he deleted it because it went down with the account because he got locked out of it or something. But I got all the money from it, and then I guess when I uploaded it, like last year, all the views and shit came to my shit. Mm-hmm. I guess because I was the other feature.
Right.
So it was my shit now since it couldn't be claimed anywhere else.
Yeah.
So now all that shit came to me. So now it's mine. And now the song isn't gone. It's back. And it's still in all the playlists. It's still in everything.
Great.
And it gave me a boost and shit. But he was like, how much money do you want, bro? And I was like, nothing. I was like, don't give me shit. I just want help. Just help me, bro. And so he fucking got me 2 ounces of like the best weed I've smoked in a long time. He said, here's this, and let's fucking make some more shit and post it on my YouTube because that's how we were promoting it through his games at the end of his video of him gaming and shit.
I got you.
Link all our shit. I'd set up a date. I'd drop it on the date he drops the video.
For you a little bit?
Oh, it still does. Oh, for sure. And I mean, it's the reason why I have the 10,000, 8,000 people, and they stuck for, it's been almost 4 years.
Yeah.
And like it's just been that consistent, but I haven't gone up, haven't gone down. So I just been trying to work at that shit. And the cool thing is, which you're gonna like this because I can help you too. Fucking Frisky, he lives in Pennsylvania. He had to move back like a year or two ago, so he hasn't dropped music in a year. Fucking when he comes back, we're fucking going crazy, and me and my girl are getting a house, and he's moving in with us. Yeah, so we're about to be fucking going crazy, and that's just a side quest apart from her favorite band, my shit alone, his shit that me and him are gonna do, and like, because we want live shit. That's why we're trying to find like people who can play and shit, because we want to use that too. And anybody that comes with,
It's great, man. Well, bring them through. Yeah, I'd love to, get involved anyway.
Yeah, facts, dude. We'll be moving to a house in Denton in like a month or two. And then, it's going to be, we're going to have a studio in there. We're going to have an extra room or two.
Hell yeah.
So we're going to build a studio and then get some shit going. Because he already has a studio, but we just need like stuff like this and people who want to come play and shit. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, if you want to fucking lock in, dude, we'd love to have you for sure.
No, that'd be sick, dude.
Yeah.
I'm down to just play with, like I said, anybody and be that hired gun.
It's good too, though, because, like, it's hard. I don't know. This is real controversial, but Dallas is a hating ass city.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really
Dallas is a hating ass city. It is, bro. I hate it. It's made me the person I am today. I just like.
Hey, relationship.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not all of Dallas, but the majority of the music scene in Dallas. It's nobody wants to help anybody. Everybody
They don't want to
thinks.
see anybody succeed.
Well, it doesn't make sense because what's Jack's career gonna do to mine? Replace me? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Everyone can eat.
well, I mean, it's like what somebody else does is not gonna affect you at all. There's no way, and people don't understand that. They think, oh, if Brayden blows up, oh man, that means I'm not gonna blow
I
up.
think it's just a jealousy thing.
It can be, but like a lot of people in business just feel like if you help somebody, like it's not gonna make you grow, which it's the exact opposite.
Yeah.
You help people, that's like making like, yeah, it is. I mean, just knowing the right people. You never know who you're gonna run into. You never know who's gonna know who and shit like that. And like, you help, like, dude, like when Asterisk reached out and helped Nafis and like had him come through and we got him for a show and fucking put him out there because he's fucking amazing. And like a couple months later, fucking blows up. Like his biggest song that's going crazy right now is almost at like 50 million views.
Sick.
It's insane.
Hell yeah.
He's fucking going crazy, and it's like, like that's just like now we're all friends, and it's cool seeing your friends go crazy. It's motivating. It makes you fucking want to go 10 times harder, and having that kind of circle around you is what you need for everybody to just go hard.
You are who you surround
Because
yourself.
I know if Brayden fucking one of his songs blew up, oh, we're locking in right now. Let's go. We're on 2. We're doing 3 tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's where you lock in and you just got to support each other,
Yeah.
Like, that's always the biggest thing that Dallas, I see, lacks of a lot. And
There it goes. Yeah.
nice, cool.
Hold on.
Isn't that true, though? I hate it. I fucking hate it, dude. Fucking Dallas being a hating-ass city.
It's 100% true, dude. Like I said, I've been doing this shit for a long time, playing shows in Deep Ellum for a decade plus now, and that is how it's been ever since.
Yeah, and it's like you could even be good, bro, and people just it's not cool unless somebody else thinks it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's a jealousy thing. People don't like to see other people like. I think people think it's an easy way out. You didn't work for it. You're just an artist.
And a lot of times, like if
they don't see what it takes to
exactly like if we blew up tomorrow, who the fuck's gonna know besides like stuff that comes out of this? Who's gonna know it's taken 9 years to get here? Like it's taken that blood, sweat, and tears, bro. So much shit has happened. Like it's a whole lifetime of just. It's everything you work for, though. It's your life's work, though. Your life's work you put into something.
That's what I like about it too, because it almost becomes like a journal.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
And go
And
like I was going.
and when it's nostalgic, it's like, whoa, I remember exactly. It's like listening to an old song. You're like, whoa.
Your sound, it develops over time.
Yeah. You see how much you came. Like listening to my old shit cringes me out so hard, but I got to remember it's where I came from.
Yeah.
It's me, like.
I love when artists like big artists, like mainstream artists, leave their old stuff out, or they'll put like the old demo tapes out. You can kind of hear like what they sounded like raw.
Yeah.
I love that stuff.
Yeah. Facts. I've been wanting to do more live shit, like live renditions and posting it like as a song as well. Like for a lot of the shit, because like
Those do well too.
Yeah, and fucking Jack, I mean, a lot of the songs that we've made, we have like 2 or 3 acoustic songs, and he could play them easily. I'm like, oh my God. Dude, it's just like, it's just the purest form of making music is live, and that's like the end goal any artist that wants to do good should like strive for, is having like everything check out, let alone just the song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't just do the song and expect everything to fall in place. Like, you got to stand out, and then you also got to have, like, I guess in this style of music, you got to have a band. You got to have a band. There's nothing better than that. And everybody...
I think no one wants, like, the days of, like, going to see an artist and their DJ.
Yeah.
It's kind of old
It's
now.
cool, but, I mean, it's easy to hate on, and it's understandable because it's not a lot of
You
effort.
better have a big production behind you.
Real.
Yeah, and you got to be someone crazy, like, or someone that has nothing. That's like on the opposite side. That's still small. Like then it's different too. But like, I don't know. I just feel like having a band, if you're trying to make like indie shit, is like the number one thing you have to have, because there's so much of it out there, and it being saturated, and it's all saturated with bands that are playing instruments.
It solidifies you.
Oh yeah.
You're real.
It turns you into a real artist. I mean, you're an artist, but when you have a band, that's like you just prestige. Like that's your highest rank,
It shows that you've got 4 or 5 people backing.
and it shows how much you've worked too to get there. Because you can't just pick up a guitar and play it.
Exactly.
Like you can't pick up a bass. Like it's all its own thing, which makes it even more complicated. And someone has to go like Ethan, bro. Ethan's been drumming his whole life, but it's taken that long to get him where he's at now, and like. And he makes it look easy.
Yeah, shout out Ethan.
I shout out Ethan for real. Even Jack and like Dylan, bro. Like it's taken their whole lives to get there. Like you can't just start now and like you got years of head going just to get a sound like that. Unless you're just fucking Jimi Hendrix. Go crazy.
It takes forever. And I think I just recently, like within the past like couple of years, just realized like how much work I've put into it. Because like I can make these songs pretty fast now.
Yeah, and you got to be proud of that shit. You can't forget it.
Yeah, and like I kind of forget that that's not a lot.
It's just normal to you.
Yeah.
So and then like someone else could see you doing it and be like, "What? What the fuck are you doing?" You're like, "Hold on, bro."
Right. But it just feels normal. Like I'm just so used to it.
It's natural.
Like learning a song in like 10 minutes.
That means you got it.
Yeah.
You know how you either got it or you don't? It's that same concept.
Absolutely.
How old are you?
33.
Oh, okay. So you got a lot of like experience. That's probably why you shred so much.
Yeah. I mean, I've been playing.
I mean, looking at this, I could have told you that you're not like, you hadn't been doing this for 5 years.
There's more downstairs too.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. I bet they're all badass too, because these ones are fucking nuts.
Dude, if I still had like my whole collection, there'd be like 20 guitars in here.
I have a red SG Epiphone.
Hell yeah.
Dude, it's lit. We have matching guitars.
Nice.
You got one for Christmas?
Do I want one for Christmas or? Oh, no, that's what. Remember? I was like, yes, I do. No, that one was the gift. That's what that one was.
Oh.
What I was saying earlier, I got it as a gift.
Oh.
funny.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Hell yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. I kept the bow. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, that's lit.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's a nice case too.
Hell yeah.
That's badass.
Hell yeah.
Guys, is there anything y'all want to like promote or any last thoughts or?
OJ didn't do it.
Bro. You're so ready.
Is that valid? Is that valid, boys? Dub in the chat. It's like nobody. It's like one person.
Nobody.
It's like nah. I say be yourself. Don't listen to what anybody's got to fucking say unless it's positive.
Real.
Bad shit's good sometimes, but you got to know what's real and what's not.
Yeah.
Go hard, follow your dreams. You never know what could happen.
Straight up.
All you got to do is just talk into a mic and maybe sing a little song. Other than that, we love you.
No doubt.
Yeah. Well, y'all, everybody, thank you for tuning in. This has been dope. Y'all be sure to check out her favorite band.
Her favorite band.
Episode 66 in the bag, guys.
Be your favorite friend.
Y'all be you, we're gonna be us. Later.
We're her favorite man. Her favorite band. Her favorite band. Wow, you remember that? That's in our song. Her favorite band.